speaking of moments, we've seen some great moments from all of these quarterbacks, but which of the highest paid QBs in the league has the highest overall ceiling? We know Nick Foles has those highs and highs. Who's are higher than that?
I'll double down again with Luck. I think there's three guys who have the complete set of talent in the league. I think it's Rodgers, I think it's Cam, and I think it's this guy. Like, I don't know if there's a more talented quarterback in all of football. I know Brady's the greatest. Pure talent, it's this. The ceiling is astronomical.
I'll double down with Kyle and go Andrew Luck, because I remember when he came into the league, it was him or Robert Griffin, and I had a general manager at the time tell me, this is the greatest quarterback talent to come out of the league since Peyton Manning, and he's the second greatest to come out since John Elway. Like, it's that good how he is, and he delivered so much those first 3 years. So ceiling, when healthy, and he's also a great dude, and he takes a hit, and he loves to compete. I'm going Andrew Luck.
Think about it. He went to a conference championship. He led the league in touchdowns one year, bad offensive line, pretty much every year they've had him.
I'm going with Matt Stafford.
It's good, too.
You're talking about a premier guy, a great dude, a man that just loves football. I remember talking to him about speaking in front of the team. He said, man, I'll let you do that. I just want to put the helmet on. I feel most comfortable when I put my pads on. And here's another thing. We talk about his numbers, his Hall of Fame numbers. Imagine if he had a legit running game. We keep going back to this stat.
Let's make it happen.
Well, he hasn't had a rushing yard since Reggie Bush played back up. Listen, if you give him, even if it's the talent that he has on the team, Amir Abdullah and Theo Riddick, if these guys can give him an absolute running game, not a decent one, not an okay one, but if he plays with a premier back, with his ability to throw the ball and the wide receivers, his potential's through the roof.
He hasn't missed a start in 6 years. You want to talk about toughness?
That's amazing.
Tough as nails.
You look at Andrew Luck. We're oohing and ahhing over Andrew Luck. Can't get on the field.
That's true.
Derek Carr missed a playoff game last year. This guy, he
playing with his shoulder hanging out because he had a rotator cuff tear. Guys miss months for that, and he finished the game.
Shouldn't they do something? We're also sick of talking about the Lions running game. We talk about that streak.
Draft 11 running backs?
No, should they just go get Saquon Barkley no matter how expensive it is and be like, we got a running back. This is our guy. I'm tired of this. We're all sick of talking about that streak.
They tried, though, right? Look, they got Javid Best second round. They got Mikel LaSure. They've done things in the draft. This hasn't.
But he's saying first-round talent or top free agent running back, you're saying, right?
Yeah. Look, Le'Veon, down the road, we've talked about it. You need to get somebody. You're not going to win this division. You're not going to win squat until you get a running back. I suddenly got annoyed by it. I want him to get somebody.
Right, next category, none of these quarterbacks, guys, are on a team that even made the playoffs this season. So which of the highest paid quarterbacks, the four guys that you have in front of you, Nate, who has the best record?
The best record?
What are you doing?
I'm just over here trying to pick which one. What was the question? The best record?
Who's going to have the best record?
Year, Who's going to have the best record?
Yeah.
You know, I would love to go with my guy, Luck. I mean, Stafford is my #1 pick, but I don't want people to think I'm a homer. I'm going to go with Derek Carr because I fell in love with him when I saw him play at his highest level. I feel like this is a rebound year, not a rebuild year, a rebound year for this organization, and offensively especially. And that guy right there, he just threw the ball to Cooper. I'm going to need him to play at a high level from the very start of the season. Crabtree, he has his moments where he plays very well, but find some consistency at running back. He stays healthy. He's going to have the best record.
I'm going to agree with him. I look at the AFC West. I think the Chiefs have some question marks. As much as everyone loves the Patrick Mahomes era, we saw one game of his, and then that defense can be completely different. And then the Broncos and the Chargers, I'm not sure what we're going to get out of them next year. Chargers seem to be ascending. Broncos seem to be descending. But the one team that brings back just about everybody and then has a new feel with the coach and has a lot of momentum going positive, I think the Raiders can win 10 games next year. I don't see why why they can't. I believe that they still have all that talent on offense. The offensive line is good, and John Gruden is a master with young quarterbacks. I think it's going to work.
It's a great selection. This guy's the ultimate mystery. Truly don't know. This guy, obviously, he's got to play some ball. Rodgers is coming back.
He's the only one of these four that has a winning record the past 2 seasons.
Matty Staff.
These are the highest paid guys.
I'm going to go, though, with a guy who has an undefeated record right here. So, call me Jimmy Gmail, M-A-L-E, Gmail. I'm going to go with this, guys. The last time we saw him coming down the stretch, tearing away, winning every single game. I don't underappreciate it. That's his nickname, Gmail, M-A-L-E, the Gmail.
You got mail, baby.
Welcome, Peter. Hello, humor. I don't mind it. This ain't going to spam. Here's the deal. He did not come in week 17 and win some walk-off game.
He's not just a piece of meat, Kyle.
I know, but look at that, a filet mignon.
Don't you do it.
I got one that I'm going to say not. I'm just going to say Jimmy Gmail, and then I'll move on, right?
Move, don't you do it.
I won't stop.
It got close. You're about to lean in for that magical... Don't.
I'm good. Never. I'm a happily married man. This dude, though. All right,
Cap space, they'll make improvements.
Slide him to mediums, though.
Well, I don't think he's just going to roll, but I think they're going to be good next year. I think we've seen with Shanahan and this guy, I think the best is truly yet to come. I believe.